So she doesn't have much range, but the difference between this and shit, I'm so bad at names. But the difference between this and what we got from, what was her name? This is gonna drive me nuts because it's like right there on the tip of my head, and I just can't remember because I just don't want to remember that atrocity. Essentially, let's see. Open up a new one, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this because I'm not stoked about not remembering. It's gonna drive me fucking insane. There you go, Trisha Paytas. Ugh. I don't care to remember her name. Anyways, the difference between this and what we got with Trisha Paytas is Gabby's music behind her voice here, assuming it's her, because I'm just gonna, I just give people the benefit of the doubt. It looks like it's you singing it. I'm just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna sit here and try to find some sort of, oh, they're not singing kind of ridiculous shit. Okay, so Gabby has this vocal range that's not very wide going on here, but at the same time, the music isn't either. With Trisha and the like Jesus song, it had a range of music with vocals that were very stuck and seemed like they were getting corrected consistently. This might be being corrected by an auto-tune still, but it's not being corrected very much because it's not doing a lot of shifting around the way that it was in Trisha Paytas, the way that it was just enough that I'd catch it with my ear, enough that it was like, what the hell happened? Like you tried to go to a note you couldn't go to, and they corrected it hard. And I don't know what was going on. Maybe it's just a different programming for how the auto-tune was in that production. I don't know. But it was enough that it drove me fucking nuts. This is like, it's probably there to help, but it's there as like a stopgap so that you don't have to sing perfect for recording, and you can have some error but still get the same product, essentially. So it's a vast difference in the way it's done, especially when you just simply consider the music for this one is also within the same kind of range, so it makes more sense. See, this song also seems to have like the emotional connection to it that makes a song feel genuine, even when it's being ghostwritten and the artist performing the song didn't write the lyrics, they didn't write the music or anything to it. They just, here's how the music is and here's the lyrics, and they just deliver. As long as they can have the correct connection emotionally and deliver it, it still comes across the way that it should and the way that you have that connection and feels genuine. That was completely missing out of the Trisha Paytas song, which, if you're missing that connection for me, I am not going to enjoy your music. Plain and simple. If it doesn't feel genuine and it doesn't feel like it's moving in some way, it doesn't have that emotional connection to you, I don't care, because you don't seem to care. And that's the way that I am with music, and that's exactly how it was with Trisha Paytas. This is very differently done in these regards, so this is far more enjoyable. Just to even sit through. See, the way that she has like the crack in her voice and the way that some of the words just kind of fade out as she sings them, that's the type of thing that brings that emotion through. And that's what I was wondering, if because she didn't know how to do that vocally for Trisha Paytas, that it came off so off key and that had to get auto-tuned so hard that it took it away. Like any of the emotion that maybe she did do when she sang it, she's just so off key that it doesn't work, and the auto-tune corrects it possibly. That might be what I'm hearing. I'm not too sure. I just know that I was definitely hearing something that seemed like it was tampered with, because it's such a big shift to stay in that small range. Whereas this shows like a potential of range, but she always does something that pulls from it. Like, instead of actually going up to those higher notes, the voice cracks because it's emotional, right? Like, I'm not that special, so now I just can't reach that high, that peak. It fits with the lyrics of the song, it fits with the music of the song. It makes more sense this way, and it's much more just, I can sit and appreciate this song, rather than like Trisha Paytas's, which felt like hell. And this isn't my kind of music at all, but I can sit and appreciate it. See, and you can hear all that emotion through this portion of this as well, that way we haven't. See, and she's delivered so much emotion throughout all of these lines to just really sink in what she's saying here. Not special. Like, she just doesn't feel special or appreciated. She's nothing special. She's nothing to be appreciated. Like, she's just beating herself up over it, which the video clearly displays. And the way that she's conveying the emotion makes it connect, right? Because of the way, once again, that she's restricting the range, because once again you can hear it, like it's there, like she wants to be at a higher pitch and in a different octave, but she restricts it to fit that emotion. That's exactly how it comes across and how I interact with it, because I feel music more than I listen, I guess you could say, when I'm just appreciating it. It's because I feel it correctly, and if it doesn't feel right, then I don't appreciate it. And that's what she's doing very, very well with the way this song is. See? And now she's doing that higher octave. See? See, watch, right here is where she does this little climb that's she hits a note in the middle on the way up. Like she goes up, I believe, a full octave, and she hits the fifth note on the way up, to speak in musical terms. So that's like she goes up to the fifth note in the scale of 8 notes, 8 being the full octave of notes. And a fifth is kind of like the easy trinity is 1 3 5, right? So your first note, your third note, and your fifth note in the octave. And she's basically starting at the first note, hitting the fifth note, and then going up to that high octave. And doing that takes a vocal control and skill that, like I've been saying, it sounds like she wants to be in a higher octave, and she's finally reached it here. And then she takes it up to hit her highest note in the song, which she doesn't hold long. Once again, delivers the emotion of the song.
This game is twisted. I think that would make me terrible. That would make me.
See, that's really good. I like that. And like I said, that's not even my kind of music, but I definitely appreciate that kind of like recording and delivery, the thoughtfulness of making sure that you're delivering the emotion behind the lyrics in a way that fits in, and also restricting the musical melody to also fit into it. Like that comes together really well, and it makes me just appreciate the song as a